what you really need is
Yeah,
what?
what you're going to say
That's
to them.
great.
Exactly. You need to have the confidence, Gordon, that if you win and if you get them on the phone or in front of you, you got something compelling that you know that if they have half of a brain, they're going to say yes to you. So, Gordon, what does your script look like? I mean, if you don't know what to say and then you get them on the phone and then you just think winging it is going to work, I'm suggesting there's a better strategy than winging it, than just saying what comes off the top of your head. I think having an agenda like you'd like to do better financially, wouldn't you?
Yes.
What does that look like to you? Help me understand you, Jay. What does doing better financially look like for you and Dominique?
Gotta start, having a plan for retirement at least. I hear people
What
talk
age would you
about,
like to be financially independent?
um,
Old or young?
young for sure.
Have you ever calculated how much you need?
No, I haven't.
You think it'd be a good idea to know how much you need to do that?
I think so.
Well, why don't we do that right now?
Yep.
Jay, are you do you own your home or do you rent your home?
We own.
You own? Okay, nice. Beautiful. Are you in your dream home?
Definitely not.
What I would suggest if you're not in your dream home, when was the last time you and your wife, Dominique, got in your car, drove around to the area in town that you'd really like to live in, and looked at the homes that you'd really like to have, to like a home that you'd really like to have? When was the last time you went shopping for the home of your dreams, Jay, and did the math on what it would require to purchase it?
Before we settled on this townhouse. So that's probably about 5 years ago.
Okay. So, what I would suggest if you're not in your dream home, the first thing you would want to do to achieve your dream home is what?
Haven't had my dream. Figure out what
Cool.
my
Get
dream home looks like.
specific.
Yeah.
How much does it cost? What kind of down payment do you need? What would be the monthly payment, right? Because the only reason you're not in your dream home is why?
I haven't made a decision to yet.
Because you don't have the money, right?
Yeah. You
So
can't.
if it's a money problem, all you got to do is do what? Okay, I could keep going. But Gordon, why don't you share
Solve the
your
money
script? Because then
problem.
I can come back and I get their dreams, what they want, get a monthly amount, and then I can take that income needed to hit their dreams, and then we can analyze their job, career, what they're making, and see if it's possible or not. And then do the invitation. How important are these goals and dreams to you, Jay?
Very important.
And you can't make the money to accomplish them doing what you're doing. Is that right?
That's right.
My bad. My service is definitely tripping.
And you can't make the money to accomplish them doing what you're doing, right?
Right.
So if there was a way to accomplish it, you'd want to do it. Is that true?
That's true.
Okay. And if you want to be successful in that business, do you know the 3 steps to success?
No, I don't. What are
Would you
they?
like to know them?
Definitely.
Okay, step number one is you need to find somebody successful in what you want to succeed in. Number one, find the person who's winning. Number two, you want to study them, find out how they're winning. What are they doing? What do they think? How do they invest their time? What are they doing to win? And if then you study them and find out what they do, and then if you do those same things, what will happen to you, Jay?
I had the same success.
You have the same success. Would you agree with those 3 steps?
Yes, sir.
If you want to be a broke drunk alcoholic, if you found a broke drunk alcoholic and you studied them, number two, found out what they did to become a drunk broke alcoholic, and you did the same things they did, what would you become, Jay?
Definitely a drunk, broke alcoholic.
If you did that 10 times, how many out of 10 times would you end up being a drunk broke alcoholic if you live the lifestyle of a drunk broke alcoholic?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Well, guess what, Jay?
What?
It's the same thing with success. If
Ooh.
you found somebody physically fit and you did everything they did in terms of nutrition and workout, and you did the same thing, what would happen to you, Jay?
Same success.
You'd get physically fit, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir.
If you found somebody successful in making pizzas and you found out exactly why their pizza was so good and how they made it, and you got the ingredients and you got the recipe and you followed that recipe, how would your pizza taste? Jay.
Amazing.
And we're in the money business. If you found out what successful people do in the money business, Jay, you found some people that were successful, you found out what they did, and then you did the same things, what would happen to you, Jay?
Success, baby.
And you want more success, don't you?
Yes, sir.
And the only reason you're not having it is why?
I don't know how.
You don't know how. Okay. Well, guess what's coming up on the 18th of October, right? Oh, October.
I've been praying of a way how.
We got a leadership conference, a business conference, and we're going to have our best people. And one of the guys is $1 million earner. You'd like to make $1 million, right, Jay?
Yes, sir. I
What's
would.
the first step to making $1 million? Let's see if you've been paying attention.
I assume get around someone who's making $1 million to find.
Yeah, right, man. You get around, you study someone making $1 million, you do what they do. Guess what's going to happen to you, Jay?
Hey, I'm gonna make my $1 million too.
You might even be better than him.
Let's go.
Okay. So can I ask you a question, Jay?
Sure, man. Shoot away.
Do you have anything going on Saturday, October 18th, more important than you figuring out how to solve your financial problems, grow your income so you can achieve your most important goals and dreams? You got anything more important going on that Saturday than that, Jay?
No.
All right. That's my invite. I love the question. What do you have going on more important Saturday morning than you learning how to get debt free or finding a way to make the money to invest the money so you can achieve your financial independence, or you can make enough money to educate your kids that you're not doing now, or you can go from renting your apartment and making your landlord rich to true home ownership, where not only can you have the pride of ownership, you can have tax deductions, you can build equity, and you can have a temporary payment once it's paid off. You would like to have no rent or mortgage payment, right?
Yeah.
What do you got going on more important that Saturday than learning how to do that?
That's a great question. Fantastic question. And so guys, do some bullet points. Get your pen and paper out. You know what to say now. If you need to watch the recording on this, watch the recording. It's not that complicated. It's about 5 or 6 points you got to make.
Now, Gordon, what if somebody on here doesn't have, like, we've both made millions in this business. What if somebody doesn't feel like they have the credibility, or they're afraid somebody's going to ask them, well, how long you been doing it? Or how are you doing in it? How much money have you made?
Yeah.
How does a person who doesn't have that track record, let's say, or confidence, how do they handle that?
Well, and I hear you, Christian, and I know what you're saying. You want to know exactly what I've done in the business to measure whether you should be at this event. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But what does what I have done in the business have anything to do with what you could do in the business? Could you be totally different? I mean, I think that's the bottom line, is you can't just look at my success. So let's say I've been wildly successful. Does that mean you're going to be wildly successful?
No.
So don't get locked in on me and my story. Get locked in on the idea of being around people that have lots of stories, and then you might find your story in that story.
Well, let me ask you, I mean, how have you been doing? Have you changed your life? You made millions, have you done all of these things?
No, I haven't yet, but that's why I'm going to the event.
Mm-hmm.
Because this guy makes $1 million a year and I don't know everything he knows. That's why I'm going to get in front of him with a pad and a pencil to take some serious notes. And then I'm going to leave that event better and smarter and wiser, and then take it and then one day become like him. Can you think of any reason why you wouldn't do the same thing?
No.
How about that, Raina?
I was about to say that.
I know you were about to say that. I knew. I could read your mind.
I know.
No, I haven't done it yet. That's why I'm doing it. And you haven't done it yet either. That's why you should go and take notes like I am. Would you agree?